Hello friends, Iceland greets you again. Today we are at Kerið Crater, which is a volcano. It's a crater from some 6,000 years ago. And when it erupted, lava covered 11 square kilometers, flooded the area all around it. It's a huge crater. It was super powerful eruption. And they say it was a cone volcano when it erupted. But through centuries, the cone collapsed into the empty chamber, forming this beautiful crater. And later on, the crater itself got filled by subterranean flows with groundwater. And now we have a nice lake in the bottom of the crater. You can't really see that the lake is there. Well, you can see it because it's frozen. You see, it's ice. And people are walking on it. I don't think it's a good idea because it's starting to get warmer now and the ice can crack. I'm here with tourists as always, and I warned my tourists not to walk on the ice on the lake. I hope those are not my people, some from the automatic group who are walking on the ice on the lake. You see, this is dangerous because it's very deep lake, quite deep lake. There is no fish on it, but I wouldn't recommend to do that. Anyway, you see, we typically stop here for half an hour, and then people walk all around the crater. You see, tons of people, like many buses come here. Maybe 200 people right now here, and they take a full circle, walking around this crater. It's a really photogenic spot because in the summer it's you can see green colors very much. There is lots of green color in the rock, in this basaltic lava that you find here, and it is due to the presence of iron. You see, basaltic lava contains a lot of iron because it comes from the upper mantle where you have a lot of iron and nickel further and deep inside of our earth, and oxidation of iron in the basaltic lava causes the redness in the rock. That's why there is a kind of red crater. Then you have the green lake in the bottom of it, kind of emerald color, which gives it really a spectacular look in the summertime. But in winter it's special in its own way. Now we have really many tourists coming to Iceland before the new year. Between Christmas and New Year, it's very high season. All the tourist company are overloaded with traffic from all over, especially Asian people. A lot of people from China, Japan come here for the New Year to see the fireworks. Reykjavik is famous for fireworks, New Year's fireworks. Currently I stay in the summer house north of Borgarnes, so I drove for 1 hour to work to do this tour. And a bit further we have a table mountain or table volcano called Burfell, or the Cage Mountain from the Ice Age subglacial eruption. As you know, table volcanoes form during subglacial eruptions when lava can really break through the ice. In Ice Age it means 11,000 years or older, and it packs under the ice. Sometimes it breaks through the ice and forms a lava cap on the top of table volcanoes, but they're unique to Iceland here because this is the only place in Europe where you can see table mountains or table volcanoes, box-shaped mountains scattered through Iceland. Burfell is a classical example of those, though it doesn't have really box shape, but kind of it's better visible in the summer. Now it's all white. So this is the parking lot. They collect here a small fee, about €4 to enter the crater. It's not free entry, but if you buy a package and go on a small bus like this, it's included. Usually they put some sand here for the tourists not to slide. And then we have another table mountain called Ingolsfjall, or the mountain of Ingolf, the first settler of Iceland, who came here from Norway in the year 874 from the west of Norway, village of Riverdal, the first settler of Iceland. North of Bergen, this village. And he was a Norwegian earl who was escaping the war with Harald Harfagre. Harald, the beautiful hero who tried to unite Norway, and he defeated the Earls of Western Norway. And one of the Earls escaped to Iceland. He was the first settler of Iceland, Ingólfur Arnarson. His name translates as Noble Wolf. And, according to the legend, he's buried on the summit of this mountain, which is a table volcano from the Ice Age, like Burfat. There's a place on the very summit of this mountain called Ingshot, the hill of Ingólfur, which is supposed to be the grave of the first settler, though they didn't find his relics there. Maybe it's all just a legend. We don't know. Actually, it's a double crater. It's one crater here. This is where people are walking around, and there is one more crater there. There are two craters around here, but the second is not visited by tourists. And a few more volcanoes here, Sadis, Holler, and Kerhot from the same eruption time. One of them is in one of them you find a red quarry where they mine this red rock. It's quite a photogenic spot, and in summer nice to stop. And this is Kerhot. So this is how Iceland looks today on December 28th. So far no volcanic eruption ongoing. In Grindavik situation is tense though, due to the magma accumulation. Wish you all the best and Happy New Year. Kerið is the name of this place.